This is a Kuhlohorn, and it's made by the company Vogelweith. And Vogelweith is in Strasbourg, and there's a little bit of a write-up of them on Hornucopia. If you ever look at Hornucopia, there is not a lot known about the company, but this is one of their horns. So it's a round flugelhorn, so it plays in B flat, and I've got no problem at all playing it in modern pitch. So I'm very, very happy about that. Let's see, it's thin metal, and what you can tell from the thinness of the metal, it's got a little bit of flex to it, and you can see it's got ridging, scratching, the kind of marking that you would expect from a horn that's 100 years old. There's one guard right here, and the guard's got a little bit of rippling along the edge. It's done pretty well, but you can tell that it's not original to the horn. I've looked down into the bore down here, and I don't see anything out of the ordinary in there. It doesn't look to me like there's any kind of red rot or huge problems down in there. So it seems like this is mostly there as a structural support. Maybe the metal got too thin. There could be cracks, who knows? But if you put water in and hold it in this orientation, the water stays inside of the horn, and that's a good sign. So it's not leaking, and it is airtight. So that means it's going to play pretty well, not go out of tune. Let's see. These are clock spring valves, rotary valves, and they have the springs built inside of these three pieces here. It's a very old style, one of something that you see a lot on horns of this vintage. And all three springs work well. They've got good tension to them. They're not oversprung, and they have a light feel to them. So compression. The compression on these is much better than most horns that I've played from this vintage. And I've played a lot of horns from this vintage. So here's the third valve. Ooh. And you hear it kind of breathing out there. Second valve. Nice little pop. And first valve. So there she is. And I'm going to play a little bit. Let me tell you a little bit more about it, because the last thing I can do is play, because it kicks up the volume, and then I can't talk afterwards because my computer isn't hearing me anymore. This is one of the mouthpieces that it comes with. This is a Courtois, very, very old Courtois mouthpiece. Nice deep bowl to it, and it's a really good match for the horn. The mouthpiece that came with it is similar, but yeah, something happened there. So it doesn't really slot very well, but this is the one that came with it, and I'm including that. I don't know if you know a good brass tech, maybe they can braze a shank onto it. So like I said, here's what it sounds like. And I'm really not much of a high brass player. I play trombone and tuba, but this will give you an idea of how it sounds and what the intonation is like. Sorry about the clams.